Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're taking a look at the achievement You Are Now Prepared. I'm going to walk you through how to complete that, and of course you need this achievement to get the quest to unlock the Void Elf and the Lightforged Draenei. Hopefully this video will be helpful. If it is, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. In order to start the Assault on Broken Shore quest, or the Argus line, you first have to come to the Legion version of Dalaran and talk to Archmage Khadgar. But you don't need all of those quests, you just need Uniting the Isles. Okay, and then once you have Uniting the Isles, we need to go to the landing. Once at the landing, Khadgar will also be here. And we need to get the quest Armies of Legion Fall. Okay, we'll walk for a short minute and you just turn the quest into him. And then we get the Assault on Broken Shore, which means I'm ready to launch the assault. Click that. Then we will be flown to our staging area. Now, if you've already done the Assault on the Broken Shore, basically the starting point for Legion, you can tell Khadgar you've already heard the story and skip it. If you have not done this part already, the first stage, well, they can list it as the second stage, is going to be just to secure the beach. All you've got to do is basically kill every round and wait for that bar to complete. Okay, the next part will have you go up this path and follow through until you reach toward Kalgareth. Continue following up here, and there he is. So now you just have to defeat him. Alright, the next part will have you go up further, and we've got to locate the portals and close them, also killing as many things as we can to complete out the bar. And once we've located the portals, all we have to do is click on them to destroy them and find the next one and repeat that until you have all three destroyed. Alright, and after you complete the portals and killing the forces, this guy right here will spawn. You have to go and kill him. After you kill him, you'll need to run to this gateway here and click on it. The next stage has you planting bombs. So we need to click on these glowing yellow things to place the bombs throughout the ship. After the two bombs down there are placed, a portal will open up that you click on, which will take you to this room to place another bomb. And once you have all the bombs placed, the final stage, we need to go up, which you may already be up here depending on the order of the bombs you took. And we need to kill this guy. After you hit him a little bit, he will run away and Khadgar will summon you out of there. Then we have Khadgar right here, which we turn the quest into. Alright, once you've turned in the quest to Khadgar, we need to go back to Dalaran. Once in Dalaran, we're going to go back to the Violet Citadel. We're going to talk to Khadgar here. We're going to get the quest, the Hand of Fate. Right, once we have the quest Hands of Fate, we need to make our way to Stormwind. We're going to come in here and click on this portal. Once we're in Stormwind, we need to head to the docks. Once at the docks, we're going to make our way onto this boat. And we're going to turn in the quest here. and get the quest 2 if by sea. And then when you're ready, click I'm ready. After it loads, we talk to Vindicator Boris and get the quest Lights Exodus. From here, we need to make our way to the Vault of Lights. Alright, once we get down here, we talk to Prophet Velen. Get the quest The Vindicator, in which case we need to activate this beacon by clicking on this. Okay. Alright, after a minute, this will pop open. We just click on that to board it, which will lead us into here. We're gonna go straight out. Maybe not fall like that. And then we're going to talk to the Vindicator again, or Prophet Valen rather. And we get the quest Into the Night. We have to depart, we click I am ready. Okay, then we go and talk to Valen again. We get the quest Alone in the Abyss. Once you have that, you'll come talk to Ramul and click Take Me to the Surface. Now that we're at the surface, we need to follow this path until we get to Prophet. We're gonna turn in that quest and get Righteous Fury. We also want to talk to Illidan, get Overwhelming Power. There is another quest down here from this, well, chieftain. You click it. There we go. And we get the quest A Stranger's Plea. Alright, so for Overwhelming Fury, all you have to do is kill 12 of these Legion demons. Pretty simple. For Righteous Fury, we've got to destroy these crystals, which will destroy the Devastator. And for A Stranger's Plea, we've got to find these miners and click on them. Alright, and once we've completed all 3 of those quests, we're going to make our way to the indicators, turn them in, pick up reward, don't guess it matters. And then we're going to pick up the quest Vengeance. Alright, after a little bit of story, they tell you to destroy the siege weapon, which actually turns out to be this big dude. So we're gonna kill him and then turn in the quest. After you turn in the quest to Illidan, talk to Prophet again, and then we get the quest Sign of Resistance. Alright, for this quest, we just run down we turn back and then run down the path. Talk to the Prophet again and get the quest of Prophet's Gamble, or Gambit. Going to follow Velen. Alright, and after a bit of story, you'll turn in the quest to Prophet Velen, and you'll get the quest from him, Rendezvous. In which case we need to go down here and click on this crystal, activate it, and then go back and turn it into the IX Arch. That will give us the quest from Darkness, which we will again go for a walk. We tell him I'm ready and follow him. Okay, once we follow him a bit, we turn the quest in and we pick up 2 quests, Prisoners No More and Threat Reduction. We're then going to head to the indicated area up here. Alright, and for the quest Prisoners No More, we have to find the Darkfallen Slaves, click on them, like so. And we've got to get 10 of those. Alright, and for Threat Reduction, we've got to kill 3 of these named guys. The first one being Malagroth, which we can find somewhat in the middle. We then have Seth Tall here on the right side. And here all the way to the left, we have Karaz. Alright, and once you've completed both of those tasks, you'll come up this path to the left of Karaz so that we can turn in the quest right here to the High Exarch. Turn those in and we get the quest A Strike at the Heart. We have to speak with him and click I am ready to fight by your side. And then we go and kill him. And if you're a rogue, I do not suggest you use your Shadow Strike because it can cause the game to crash and for you to die. But once we've killed him, we wait for a minute for them to do their RP. Once you get the indicator, you can turn in the quest and get the quest Return to Vindicator. If you click on her, it will port you back, and then we can make our way to the Vindicator over here. Oh, there we go again, falling. Sometimes you never learn. Okay, so we go turn in the quest actually here. Then talk to the Prophet, pick up the quest A Moment of Respite. Here we've got to talk to 3 people. Okay, for the first one, we're gonna head straight downstairs. We'll talk to the Artificer. Okay, then we're going to walk back this way. Go around here. And we're going to talk to Thelbus? Yep, Thelbus. Okay, I don't know that you have to continue clicking those, but you can if you want. Now we're going to go through here, make our way up. Once you make your way to the top floor, find the High Priestess and talk to her. Once we've talked to her, we go back across and turn in the quest. Right, so we turn in the quest here, and then we pick up the quest from the High Exarch, Gathering Light. For that, we'll have to go back down by clicking here. And we will click the Crockle Hovel, right? And then once here, we go up to the High Exarch. And now it tells us to reach the Shattered Fields. Right, to reach the location, they'll open up a tunnel here. And we just follow through there and make our way to the Shattered Fields. Once you reach the first quest indicator, you'll meet up with the High Exarch and a little bit of RP will occur. Then it has us move forward to here, in which case we can turn in the quest once he arrives. Okay, once you turn in that quest, you talk to Captain over here, and you get the quest Crystals Not Included, and then you'll come over and talk to Grand Vindicator Sorvos and get the quest The Grim Equation. We'll also want to head back here to talk to Grand Lector Inara, and we're gonna get the quest The Best Prevention. For the Best Prevention, we just gotta kill 20 attackers, which can be basically any of the demons, such as this. For the Crystals Not Included, there will be these golden crystals on the ground that you'll have to collect. For the Grim Equation, you'll find these green stones that you'll destroy. Alright, and once we have all 3 of those tasks completed, we're going to make our way up here. Turn it into the Archmage and pick up the quest Fire at Will. So for that, we go into one of these machines and we just start shooting at the bats. Once you have all 30 of those, go back to the Archmage, turn that in, and get the quest locating the long shot, which will have us traveling up this way. Once we arrive, we will talk to Barat, the long shot, and get the quest bringing the big guns, which has us traveling further this way. Once we get to the Light Judgment, we need to go over here and clicky, like so. And from here, what you'll have to do is basically defend the area, so attack any demons that come to kill you, like so. After you defeat all the enemies, all you've got to do is come back here and click, and you'll get cutscene. Once the cutscene is over, talk to the image of the Grand Artificer and get the quest Lightly Roasted, which has us clearing rubble down this way. Okay, once you've made it down here, you'll click on this icon for Light's Judgment, click it at these rocks, and that will clear the rubble. Then we turn in the quest to the High Exarch. We pick up his next quest, which will be the Light Mother. Once we get that, we make our way into this area. Okay, once we make it up to the top, go in the center and click all of these teleportation stones, like so. Once we've done that, we'll click this object in the middle, and then we turn in the quest to the High Exarch. Okay, it'll give us the quest Light's Return. Click on Let's Go. After a moment, he will teleport you back, in which we go and talk to him again, turn in that quest, and get the quest Child of Light and Shadow. We then click Let Us Begin. We then come down here and talk to Prophet Valen and get the quest Essence of the Light Mother. We also want to walk up to the Grand Artificer and collect the quest the Vindicaar Matrix Core. Right, for Essence of the Light Mother, we need to click on these little broken shards. Oops, actually I have to loot them until you get all three. Then we can turn that quest in. We then head down to the mid-level, come in here, and click on this and activate. We have that, we'll go back up. Right, go ahead and turn in the quests and pick up the quest, the Offering of Light. We go back down to the center. We come over to this item. We right click on it and infuse it with the light. Okay, now we'll go turn that back in. Okay, we turn that into Velen. And we pick up the quest, the Burning Heart. From here, we're going to use the navigation control, and we go to the Antoran Wastes. Alright, then we will turn in the quest to Prophet Velen and pick up the quest from the High Exarch. Securing a foothold is the one that we need. Right, we're going to speak with the Grand Artificer Ramul, and we're going to click I am ready. That'll bring us down here, where we need to come click on this. Okay, we then turn in the quest of the High Exarch. Pick up the quest Reinforce Light's Purchase. Alright, so once we head out of there, we're going to go out and around and up this mountain until we make it to here, and then we're going to jump down right here, and in which case we'll be able to talk to her, ask her what information she's collected, and then turn in the quest. Okay, we'll pick up the next quest from her, which will be sizing up the opposition. From there, we're going to go behind her, click on this, and we're going to go back to the Entorian Waste. Alright, we'll go back to the High Exarch, and we turn in that quest. Alright, and then you'll get the quest, The Speaker Calls, in which case we need to go to Crockle Hovel. Okay, once here, we go to the speaker, we turn in the quest, and we get Visions of Torment, in which case we need to go over here. Alright, once he makes his way in there, you will click on this Sacred Stone. Click place your hand on the stone. Alright, and after that you'll be introduced to a cutscene. You'll then click on Magnite and pick up the quest Dire News. That has us returning to the Vindicaar. We'll go down here. We'll click on this. And then we'll select the Vindicaar. Right, once we're back here, we'll talk to the High Exarch. And we're going to get the quest Storming the Citadel. Once we have that quest, we're going to click on here. And we're going to go to the Crockle Hovel so that we can make our way over here. Right, once we've made our way there, we click on this stone right here to activate it. We will then go over here to turn in the quest. Once the High Exarch makes his way over, we'll turn in that quest. Then we're going to go here and pick up Scars of the Past. We'll go to the Prophet and we'll pick up Preventive Measures. We also need to run down here to Illidan and pick up his quest, which is Chaos Theory. For Chaos Theory, we're gonna run down here and kill that demon. And then we've also got to kill 12 other forces. For Warriors Sanctified, we need to find these dead warriors on the ground and then click this next to them. Okay, and for Scars of the Past, we're gonna have to collect items, the first one being down here. We just click on that. The second item we're gonna click on is this crystal in this house. Loot that. The third item we're going to click on is the Judgment Core, which is down a little bit further, but the quest will indicate exactly where to go. Alright, so we've completed all of those. We're going to go back, turn in the quest to Illidan, and go up further and turn in the other two quests. Turn it in, thank you. Turn it in. Alright, and now we've got 3 more quests to get. So we're going to get the Touch of Fel, Heralds of the Apocalypse. We're going to come back down to Illidan again, and then we're going to get Dark Machinations. Alright, for a Touch of Fel, we've got to find these burning Fel shards and kill them, and loot them in an attempt to get an Immaculate Fel Core. For Dark Machinations, we've got to find these towers with these stones and click on the stones. Right, and for Heralds of the Apocalypse, we're going to find Mistress Apostress, which is located at 52, 22, 36, 95. We're going to slay her. Okay, and next up is Lady Heractitia, located at 4783, 3075. We then once again make our way back up, turn in all 3 quests. Once you've turned in those 3, you'll get the quest from the High Exarch, Dawn of Justice, in which case we're going to hop on this guy. Right, he will take us to a destination where we now have to kill 60 of the reinforcements, like so. And then we will also have to close these rifts. You just go up here and click on them. You've only got to get 3, so not too bad. Right after you disable 3 of the rifts and you kill the 60, you'll get the quest Lord of the Spire automatically, which just has you running in here to fight Lord Nathraxis. Right, once you make it to Lord Nathraxis, just gotta slay him. He'll be knocked out of the machine and you just finish him off on your character. And then you'll have the quest updated to rejoin the forces. Once you make your way back out, you will go through a cutscene. You'll be teleported back to the Vindicaar. We click on him, and then we come over to the Grand Artificer. Then we come over to Prophet Balin, and we have the quest, A Floating Ruin. Alright, so we're going to click on here. Then we're going to click on Macacree here. Once we've arrived at Macacree, we'll talk to Balin again, and we'll get the quest Macacree, Jewel of Argus. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Rommel and tell him I am ready. You'll be teleported down here where you talk to Balin again and say, shall we continue? You'll then be prompted to follow Balin. Once you've followed him, he'll then give you a quest turn in. We'll pick up the next quest from him. The next two, Khazdoom First of His Name and Defenseless and Afraid. You will need to kill the echoes in order to get these crystals. And then once you have the crystals for Defenseless and Afraid, you just click on these, like so. For Khazdoom First of His Name, you want to make your way outside, come to him, and then we've got to kill him. Once you kill him, you'll loot him to get the item, and then we'll go back and turn the quests in. Right, we'll turn the quest back into Velen and get the quest Consecrating Ground. For that, we need to go down and then to the left, go down even further. Okay, once you go down, you'll be prompted with this. Just click that here, and then go turn it back in, which he has now moved to the center. Turning this quest in, we will then pick up his next quest, The Path Forward. He will walk a little forward and put down this crystal that we'll click right here. Okay, we then turn the quest into Velen and get the quest Not So Humble Beginnings. Once we have that quest, we are going to run out of that area and head towards the quest indicator. Once we get there, we will talk to her and pick up 2 quests, Invasive Species and Conservation of Magic. Right, for Conservation of Magic, we need to find these crystals right here and clicky clicky. Alright, for Invasive Species, we need to find these Panthera, kill them, and loot them to get the partially digested Arcana. Once that's completed, we'll return to the Archmage and turn in these quests. Pick up the quest, The Longest Vigil. From here, we will click on this, let it do its thing. There he does his thing. Click on him. Click I need the sigil. Okay, we will then turn in the quest, and he's going to give us 3 trials. Alright, so for the cunning, we've got to come to this tome right here. We're then going to combine colors to match that color. So we'll do blue and yellow. We will then walk over here and loot this. Right, we will then come back here and we need to combine the colors blue and red, and then come over this way enter into this building and loot this chest right here. Alright, and for the third part of this, we need red and yellow so that we can get orange, and we make our way to this building, go inside and loot this chest. Okay, for mastery, we need to challenge 3 opponents to a duel, starting with the Grand Vizier, Zaramux. Right, then we make our way to our Consul Valeria, challenge them. Then we move over to High Awakener Aragon, duel him. Alright, and for tenacity, we make our way over to this building. We talk to him and click I am ready. Alright, for this we just need to go over the purple, avoid the red, and then here, just avoid the beams. Okay, so we're then going to go up. Oh, we need to avoid those, obviously. And then click on him, click is the trial complete? And it is, so now we'll go turn in those 3. Right, once we've made our way back here, we click on him, turn in all 3 quests, and then we'll get the Defiler's Legacy. Right, we're gonna make our way up to the quest area, just following this road here. Okay, once we get up here, we'll be presented with Archimon. We just have to face him. Right, after you defeat him, this will spawn, and you just click on it, take that, and then we'll go turn in the quest. Okay, we walk down here, turn the quest into her, and we get the quest, the Sigil of Awakening, which requires us to return to the Vindicaar. So we just click on this and head to the Vindicaar. Right, once at the Vindicaar, we're gonna go to the middle. We're gonna find this console and clicky the crystal there. Then we turn it into Felon. Right, next up we're going to run up here and we're going to talk to Illidan. Okay, and the quest we want here is where they least expect it. Alright, so we're gonna use the teleporter system and we're gonna go to the conservatory so we can make our way over there. Right, so once we make it to the quest indicator, we're presented with this, in which case we're gonna click it and it will load us. And we have to do now we have to do a scenario. Okay, so for the first stage, it looks like we just disrupt. I can do so by killing. Alright, after killing a lot, you'll be presented with the second stage, which is to destroy 8 of these anomalies. Right, and after the second stage, you're prompted with the final stage, which is kill the head, kill the commander. So you have to find the commander, which is on this end of the map, and kill him. Alright, after you've killed him, we click on this right here. We then need to make our way back to the Vindicaar. Alright, once back at the Vindicaar, we go to Illidan, turn in the quest, then we come to the High Exarch and get the quest, we have a problem. We now have to teleport to here. Alright, and after a moment we talk to High Exarch. We're going to pick up the quest Wrath of the High Exarch, a non-profit organization. Talk to her and get Overt Ops. Alright, for Overt Ops, we've got to run a bit forward. We've got to get orders to 3 people, so we just click on them, give them the orders, and then head to the next. Next one will be located in this building. Click on him, give him the orders, and then again, go to the next. And the third will be in this building. Click on him, and that quest is complete. As far as the Wrath of the High Arch, we simply have to kill and click on any clicky loots until that bar reaches 100%. For a non-profit organization, we need to head here at 5956 2508 and come in this building. Make our way to Velen, like so. Once you have all three, you'll go to where Velen was and turn in all three quests. Okay, and then we're going to pick up the flanking maneuvers and Telegraph's forces. Alright, for Telegraph's forces, what you've got to do is come out of the building, go behind it, and you're going to slay 12 of these guys. For the flanking maneuvers, the Legion portals are like so. All you have to do is click on those. Alright, once you have those completed, we want to come over here and run inside of this building to get to the quest turn-ins. Alright, once you're here, click on Prophet Velen, turn in both quests to him, and get the quest What Might Have Been. We then talk to Velen and click Show Me. Okay, he'll do a little cinematic. Once that's done, talk to Velen again, turn in that quest, pick up the quest Across the Universe, which again has us talk to him after he gets to where he's supposed to go. Right after a little bit of story, we click Velen, we click I am ready. Then we're going to fight Talgareth. Once he's defeated, we'll talk to Velen again. We're going to pick up the quest Shadow of the... that word. Right. Now we're now going to run up this way to get to the teleporter and return to the Vindicaar. Right, once back in the Vindicaar, we'll talk to Velen. Right, we then wait for some story. We talk to Velen again to get the quest, the seat of Triumvirate. Okay, we will then click on Alaria and click Show Me. Right, after a cutscene and a little bit of story, we turn in the quest to Velen. Then we then come to Illyria. We get the quest Whisper from Oroanar. We're then gonna go down to Triumvirate's End. We will follow through to the quest area. Then we want to click on this and get the quest Archon's Prayers. For Arkham's Prayers, we're going to find these spirits, kill them, and loot them for a chance at the item. Kill the fragmented prayers. For the Whispers of Oroanar, we need to find these sigils here and inspect them. There'll be 3 of them indicated on your map. The second item will look like this. The last item will be located in this house. We click on this altar. Now we can go turn the quests in. Okay, we make it to Ilaria. We turn both of those quests in. And then we pick up the Pulsing Madness. Then we're going to go right here, click him, and pick up the quest Arkan's Plan. For the Pulsing Madness, we want to locate these void manifestations and click on them to cleanse them. For the Arkan's Plan, we need to kill these guys. Not necessarily the ones hanging on the wall, but any of them. Once we have both of those complete, we go back, turn in both of these quests, and get the quest Archon's Plan, in which case we have to follow him. You must actually follow him if he doesn't go anywhere, or if you lose him at any point, abandon the quest, go back to that location, and then re-accept the quest. Once we get to where he stops, we talk to him and click we should keep going, Ilaria and I will protect you, and then we escort him even further. He will stop and get ambushed, we just clear those, then continue following. Alright, once you've made your way through and cleared a few ambushes, you'll then talk to Ilaria and get the quest Arkan's Peril, and then click on this. Alright, once we're through, the quest will turn into deal with Arkan when we go through this story. He then turns on us, so we have to fight Arkan. Once he's defeated, we'll be taken out of that area. We talk to Ilaria again. After a little bit of story, we'll click on Ilaria again and get the quest Throwing the Shade, in which case we will follow her up to here. Once we make it down here, we'll need to enter the Void Tear. Alright, so once we are in the portal, we are going to need to come in and click on these portals to examine them. And we'll click on the second image now and make our way for the third. Click on the third item here, then make our way to the next point to meet Ilaria. Once we make it to the quest indicator, it'll take a minute for her to run up here. Then we turn it in, get Sources of Darkness from her, and get the Shadow Guard incursion from him. For the Shadow Guard incursion, we've got to kill 15 creatures. And for the Sources of Darkness, we've got to click on 5 of these gates. Right, once we have all of those slain and all the portals clicked, we will then run to turn in the quest. Okay, once we turn in both of those, we get the next quest from Locust Walker, which is a vessel made ready. Okay, after a moment, we'll enter the Void Tear. Once we arrive at the Void Tear, we are prompted to kill Nahal Athaloth. And so what we're going to do is kill these guys first, like so. Then we'll wait for him to spawn. We'll kill him. After you slay him, you'll want to click on this pretty looking orb. And then we will be able to turn in the quest. It looks like this way, however. Okay, so we'll turn it into Ilaria. After a moment, then we can talk to Ilaria again and get the quest, A Beacon in the Dark. So that requires us to go to the Vindicaar, and we have a teleporter right here. Alright, once on the Vindicaar, we're going to go talk to Velen, and that will give you the quest, We Are Now Prepared, or the achievement, We Are Now Prepared. Congratulations! Now you should be able to unlock the Lightforged Draenei and the Void Elves. Alright, and so that is how we complete the achievement, You Are Now Prepared. And yeah, now you're ready to go and try to unlock some allied races. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.